Hey folks, welcome back. I believe it's just after midnight. I was ready before midnight, but duty called. And yeah, I think we're rocking and rolling. So guys, as you can see here, I'm definitely going to get into some anniversary content stuff tonight. This is a quest I accidentally stumbled into when I was doing the Player Homes video. I've since deleted it, but that was my very first exposure to that particular dungeon. I thought I played all the mods, like, once upon a time, but I don't recall that one at all, so that was definitely a nice surprise. And guys, before I kick this party off, I need to make sure we are hot. Testing, testing. Sweet freaking deal. Alright, we are all set. So yeah, it's quite a quest. I remember there was a couple of dungeons, one really big dungeon, and then like a smaller kind of like mini cave type dungeon. But yeah, it was definitely a lot of fun. Very immersed. Like, I was super impressed by the entire playthrough. So now this is my second playthrough on this particular quest. But honestly, it was pretty straightforward. I didn't really get stuck much. I thought it was pretty well guided. There was quest markers, so thank you whoever created that one for, you know, throwing up the quest markers for us. And yeah, I definitely liked the variety of enemies that were in there. It was definitely a cool dungeon. Alright guys, I am going to go ahead and hit the go button here. I am ready. So without any further ado, let's dive right into the cause. I'll be back. Alright folks, so, the cause. Now you're probably wondering how you activate this one. You should have gotten a letter, and I'll show you exactly what I read to kick this off. Stranger's Plea. So as soon as you get that letter, Stranger's Plea, go ahead and open that sucker up, and reading that letter will absolutely go ahead and kick off the questline The Cause. Meet Skorvild at the Shrine of Stendarr. Okay, I can do that. And lucky for me, I've got a travel point nearby. Now guys, just in case, you know, you're having problems with quest markers in this game, that is a known common issue. Just go through your entire quest logs and undo all of them. So like, all but the one you want. Even the ones in miscellaneous, guys. Make sure nothing is highlighted. And then go ahead and highlight that one, and that should fix your quest marker woes. So, speaking of quest markers, I'm going to go straight for that. And I feel like my zoom is just a bit too close here. Yeah, I don't like my character being too much in my face. I feel like I have trouble seeing around him, so definitely want to make sure I'm combat capable here in tonight's stream. Because wow, when I was doing the Player Homes video, I could not hit a thing. I'm surprised that giant's just like, sup doc? Oh wow, where did he come from? Alright. Go loot my giant, and then we're going to go ahead and get into this here. I really like the giants, guys, for this part right here. Talk about alchemy. Combine that with wheat, and that sucker sells. Not only that, it really bumps that alchemy stat. Alright, so go ahead and as per the quest marker. Now guys, this is a vanilla little loot spot here. This is always here. Now of course the dead person here I'm not really sure about. I don't think so. No, that's part of the anniversary quest here. But yeah, there's plenty of other just like random stuff here. Ouch. Oh yeah, this is part of it, guys. I almost forgot I got attacked here. I was really not thinking about this. So let's go ahead and get ourselves... Okay, you might be wondering why I grabbed the clothes. At some point later on in this dungeon, it's going to say optional. Don the Mythic, whatever, Don's clothes, or whatever, set. So yeah, I'm going to try that again, because the first time I went through there it did not work for me, so I'm going to give that another go. So anyway, guys, as per the quest marker, go ahead and read. You don't actually have to take it, just go ahead and read it. And then you can back out. And as you can see, that progresses the quest line there. Okay, so here we go. Gloves, boots, robes. Okay, so now I've got... yeah. I probably didn't need to do that. Oh, and again, getting back to, this being a vanilla loot spot. Oh yeah, there's even a bump book here. Loving it. And of course, if you contracted Vampiris Symptoms or whatever, the vampire disease, feel free to hit that, and that'll go ahead and fix you. And there's my bump book, Twin Secrets. Now, of course, I've already read that one, but I will absolutely grab it for a later sale value. Okay, once again, quest markers, guys. Robes, gloves, boots. Same garbage. Alright, so there it is. Now our quest marker comes in handy once again. Go ahead and open handy dandy map. And way the heck down here. I must have glazed right over it. Yep, sure did. So I have Urvastead in my game. Honestly, there is another way to get here. So if you don't already have these map markers, I'll just go ahead and walk you through that real quick from the map. Riverwood, Helgen, you guys should be pretty familiar with those. Just hard east of Helgen, there's a walking path, and it starts out as brick, and then it eventually funnels into like a little, I don't know, mountain, whatever you call that, pass. And it's kind of ziggity-zaggity, but it'll spit you out right in front of the alchemist shack. So I'll just go ahead and warp there. Hopefully we can all kind of meet up there. And guys, the alchemist shack, it's got some loot. So, alchemy ingredients, you guessed right. It's definitely full of that stuff. Inside and outside, by the way. And then under the bed here, you should find a bump book, and I think I've already collected that. Alright, Lydia, we need to talk. You're always getting in the way. Alright guys, so from the alchemy, just go ahead and go pretty much hard north, maybe a little bit northwest. And you'll see a walking trail eventually coming into view. Oh, we got some fun stuff. So there's our path. Go ahead and just jet on up. And then again, ziggity-zaggity here. Ziggity-zaggity. I should trademark that. But first I have to figure out how to spell it. Z-I-G-G-I-D-D-I. And I don't know the rest. Okay, so 3 of them come right at you. Hot dog. Robes, gloves, boots. Same thing. Huh. Alright, well, moving right along. Gonna see. I'm really just interested in the clothing right now. Because I thought maybe I was missing a piece before. Not same 3. Ooh, he did have a pretty though. Alright guys, getting back into this. I might have to first person this. Just so I can see what I'm doing here. Okay, I'm not sure if that's a bump book. Let's check it out. That'd be a no. Lydia's being pushy. Stand by. About to plug her with an arrow if she doesn't knock it off. And I honestly don't know which book I read the first time, so... just to make sure all my bases were covered. Okay, go ahead and read the journal there, and that should kick off the next part of our quest line. Now I always like to check the knapsacks, you never know. You always find potion, you always find jewelry.
Huh?
And what do we got here? Y'all know me, I definitely take the time to get my gemstone nodes, or whatever these are. Ore nodes. But sometimes you get gemstones. Hey, Jackie the Deer, what is up? I see you're joining me for a little bit of late night Skyrim action here. Curious, are you playing the Anniversary Edition? Or are you just kind of watching this to see if you might want to purchase said Anniversary Edition? Alright, what else am I doing here? Nothing. It was really just for the journal. So once again, guys, I'm going to go back to my map. And the handy dandy map marker here. Okay, so this is right by Arcwind Point, and I kind of remember this. So guys, just in case you don't already have this, it's kind of tough getting up here. I'm going to show you guys, again, from the Alchemist Shack. But believe it or not, there is a walking path. So this time, instead of going hard north, we're going to go hard south. And we're going to have to kind of go out and around this. Here, I'll show you on the map what I'm doing. So we can't go straight to it. We're going to have to kind of go around and skirt this whole cliff wall here. And down around here, we should be able to see like a concrete structure. Oops. So yeah, let's go ahead and get a move on. Make sure Lydia's, yep. Boy, these followers, they have a way of getting away from you in this game. They'll get stuck. And sometimes I'll find them and they'll just be standing there. It's like you told them to stay there, but you didn't. And then you try to, you know, pick them back up and get them to follow you. They don't. Ooh, a bear. A teddy bear. Lydia's right in my way. Alright folks, so yeah, I think we need to keep going around here past this camp. What is that, a Imperial camp? Just keep on going. Okay, and you might have some bandit trouble here at this deal. I think I've already taken care of them, though. No, I did not already take care of them. Now, why are they running? Where are you going?
Take this and hold on to it.
So this is vanilla. This is like one of these random encounters you can run into. And it really doesn't matter how you answer him. One way or another, he's going to give you something and run away.
No time to talk. Snitch or double cross me and
so you can actually just kill him. Oops, I missed. How did I miss? He was right in front of my face. And then somebody will be along to ask for the item.
Did you see
yep, right on cue. So you can lie and just keep whatever he gave you, but personally I could care less what it is, so... Iron armor of something. Yeah, I'm not carrying.
Yes.
Nope, too much weight. See ya.
I'm going to track down that thief. Murder him.
It's funny because he says he's gonna murder him. I already took care of it. Yeah, I got you, Jackie. I'm kind of the same way. Some friends keep trying to get me to play it on PC because I guess there's more mods. It's just more moddable. And, I mean, that's awesome, but I'm not feeling the keyboard, so, you know, I'm going to have to plug in the controller to my laptop if I ever get around to doing that. But I really liked the idea of having... what am I doing right now? Yeah, I'm farming. I really like the idea of multiplayer, and so that's the main reason they were trying to get me to switch over to PC. But I'm like, man, I gotta start a new game file, I don't know, like, I'm doing the videos, you know, in one game file, so if I do that, I'm gonna have to have a completely separate deal. But anyway, yeah, someday maybe I'll get more into the PC side of things. But I'm definitely with you on the controller. I'm too hardwired to just play controller. And it's funny because I started my gaming career on PC with keyboard. Alright guys, so from here, just go ahead and go a little bit more south and you should see a walking path. And go ahead and start scaling this. Uh-oh. Oh, that's not going to do much good. Why don't I get something out that can actually deal with this bear here? And I just got shot at. What is going on behind me? Man, if he drills me with those, that's going to do a lot of damage. I don't know if that was my kill or Lydia's kill, but either way, that was pretty cool. Okay, so I think it's just random encounter stuff. So anyway, guys, before I was so rudely interrupted here, getting shot at in my back. Yeah, just go ahead and, you know, scale this on foot. And eventually you're going to see what I'm looking for. You're going to see a big concrete structure. There it is right there, and I can't really zoom in, but my cursor is pointing right at it. So that's where we needs to goes. And yes, believe it or not, this is actually a walking path. So if you get to a point you can't just walk, you might not have picked the right path there. Ooh, canis fruit. Might have actually harvested this recently. I've been up here a few times in recent days. So yeah, guys, it's real hard to see this walking path from down there. That's why I say you really just gotta kind of know it's there. But that big concrete structure I was talking about is now coming into better view. Ah, PS4 controller, okay. I honestly didn't know those could plug into a PC. I have absolutely no PS4 experience. But that's good to know, for sure. Okay, gotcha. I didn't realize... See, I'm just kind of used to plug and play. I slap it in the USB port and I'm in business. Look at me getting all shiny rocked. And you can go inside one of these little structures too that's around here somewhere. troll trouble. Alright, so there's that structure I was thinking of. Oh yeah, and another node. Now of course I'm going to bypass just... Wait, no, it's Quicksilver. I need that, guys. That is for making more dark arrows. Yep. I'm going to be running out of... Oh jeez, I cannot talk right now. I'm going to be running very low on dark arrows here very soon. And yes, it takes Quicksilver to craft those suckers. So here's that loot spot I mentioned. You can get inside this little building here. Heck yeah. I love those ragged robes for my smithing. I always enchant that for smithing. And it's only £1, so I don't mind carrying it. Alright, which way? I got all turned around here. So the dragon is most likely going to have respawned by now, and that's okay. Because if you're new to this area, it'll show you about what you're in store here for. Now, there's a dragon back there somewhere. But there's also a whole bunch of skellies. And I like those for soul gem farming. Fill up those petties. But before I get into all that, hopefully I can take out this this dude. Oh, he did not take a lot of damage on that shot. Wow. The chaos damage was letting me down. Okay, now hopefully before I get that dragon all annoyed at me, I really want to find the skellies again, because I really want to pick them off for soul gems. And they're usually coming up this way. Wow, yeah, Jackie, thanks for sharing all that. That just kind of motivates me a little bit more now to, you know, fire up a save file on the PC here. Salt lamp. But yeah, good, okay. So yeah, 360 controller. I've got one of those around here somewhere, but wow, that thing is ancient. But the funny thing is, it never let me down. I never I got the dragon mad at me. Or mad at someone. I still don't see the skellies. Okay, well, it was a good idea in theory. Let's go ahead and take care of this dragon now, I suppose. Hey, he just barely got away from that one. Oh, that's a Death Lord, okay. No skellies here, apparently. Okay, I really didn't come here for the dragon. I think I'm just going to try to ignore that. And show you guys exactly where the entrance to this tomb is. And guys, again, it's going to be an extensive amount of time in here. I think it took me about a good solid hour and a half to run this quest line. Maybe even longer. Heck, I can't remember. It was about a 2.5 hour long stream, so... yeah, I was probably in it for a good couple of hours. Alright, so here we are. We have arrived. And it's kind of funny because I've got a quest marker, you know, trying to take me back outside, even though I don't have any other quests activated that I know of. So yeah, I noticed that when I came in here the first time too. I don't know if that's a glitch or, you know, just maybe I got something funny going on in my game here. But if you see one trying to take you back outside, you can ignore that. Oh, wait a minute. I got turned around and then I went back outside. Tee-hee-hee. Funny thing is, I gave my mom one of those salt lamps. Okay, yeah, thanks for that Nexus deal. I do know those are safe, so that's probably what I would go with. Just, you know, peace of mind. That is awesome. Yeah, I mean, I was happy with the mods the Xbox had to offer, but there were so many more out there that I just never got my hands on. Alright, folks, so, you know what, I'm going to start over, because I noticed when I re-watched the video that I accidentally made the first time, it was super dark. It came through very dark. So much darker than what I'm seeing here on my TV, so I'm going to try to do a better job in that. Oh, and guys, soul gem opportunities. Holy guacamole, you are going to be collecting soul gems in here. So yeah, make sure you're all juiced up and ready to rock and roll for that. Alright, so yeah, first corridor, it's just, you know, not much going on. Go ahead and make a hard left here. And I want to say there's baddies in here. It's funny, she said, hey, skeever butt, and there's two skeevers coming out at me right now. Okay, so I'm just kind of showing you the arena here. Not much going on in this very first room. It does not appear. Alright, so this shows you the first part of what the new dungeon looks like. I really liked the aesthetics on this one, and that is in fact a chest. And I can spam loot that, sweet deal. And I don't think there's any more ore nodes. Go ahead and do this here. Alright, Jackie, yeah, hey, thanks for hanging out, and thanks for all the, sharing all the knowledge on the modding stuff there. I'll definitely get to that one day. It's definitely been on the to-do list. Alright folks, so you've got urns as well. Now that had heavy stuff in it. I should not have spam collected that. I remember that now from the first go around. I think I picked up a steel something or an iron something. Okay, I no longer need that. So yeah, those things can have heavy stuff. I picked up like iron armor, I think, or something super heavy like that. I was like, yeah, I need to pay attention to the urns, no more spam looting. So guys, let's go ahead and go up our first corridor here, and we're going to have options. Well, not just yet. Options are coming up. Aha! So, getting back to those soul gems. Jeez, Lydia. Can't you relax? You're supposed to be with me on vacation. You don't have to do any work right now. Alright, so options, guys. This is all going to make sense, but it's going to look kind of confusing because you got multiple levels and stuff going on here. So I'll just kind of show you how I did it. By the numbers. And we're kind of skirting this room, but the stairwell will bring us right down into it. So I think these guys are kind of like Falmer. They one hit normally with my bow. I'm making sure nothing else is jumping out here. So yeah, just go ahead and follow the quest marker. Now I'm gonna make sure I'm not missing anything with the clothes. I am not. And yeah, sometimes these things are hard to see, by the way. So hopefully, you know, lighting up candlelight here will help them to pop out better. Alright, go ahead and search Jonas's journal. And here's where those quest markers are really gonna be nice. 10 bone meal. Robes, gloves, boots. Okay. So the way forward is the way down the stairs here. And guys, here's another one of these confusing rooms. I did not one hit him, did I? No. Oh yeah, I forgot. That was a trap. I was going after that knucklehead that was running away and totally forgot about that. Yep, there's pretty much choppy thingies all over the place. I don't know what else to call this, so I call them choppy thingies. Decent loot though, like, okay, maybe I needed that. No, same thing, right? Okay, I'm gonna have to go get that guy later, I guess, unless maybe Lydia already plugged him. So yeah, right now I'm not gonna actually jump down there. Oh yeah, check this out. Ebony. It sells good, but wow, it's heavy. Okay, we got an urn. And I see that dude walking around down there right now. I can do nothing about it at the moment. Alright, so go ahead and whip out that bow. Get yourself combat ready. Because it's about to go down. Okay, so now there is a, you know, whoops. Ow! Whoops. That dude walked right up and hit me point blank. I didn't even see him coming. That was awesome. Did you see that little ziggity zaggity that I did? I still need to figure out how to spell that. Ziggity. Z-I-G-G-I-D-D-I. Zaggity. Zaggity. Z-A-G-G-I-D-D-I-E? That can't be right. Alright, I'm getting all shiny rocked over words. So guys, I'm not going to go anywhere in here just yet. First thing I want to do is kind of flip around to my right. And this is going to take us down to that lower level. One thing at a time here, it's going to get real confusing. Now, I think I still saw a dude running around, just hanging around. Whoa there. That time she said cheese brain. I half expected to pull up cheese off that corpse just now. So there's going to be a couple more popping out, I believe.
Before I became your house guard, I never realized being a bodyguard could also be so fascinating.
Okay, I could be wrong, and I have no idea what Lydia was just babbling about there. I can barely hear my TV. Let's fix that. Alright. Anyway, let's move on to the other side here. And check this out. Nice little hiding spot. Oh, there we go. Yeah, decent loot indeed. I remember walking out of here pretty stacked. I mean, I had jewelry, just all sorts of goodies. Whoever designed this dungeon did not skimp on the loot. So that immediately had my attention. I was like, oh yeah, I'm playing this one. Because like I meant to just go do the player homes, but I couldn't help it. Like there was just so much in here. I was immediately drawn into it. I think if I double cast that candlelight, it lasts longer. And honestly, I don't plan on really casting here, so... yeah, maybe I'll just start double casting. Oh! He's about to drill me! Okay, so this is where that one tried to run. I'm gonna go ahead and pursue that passageway, make sure I didn't miss anything good in here. Yeah, I showed you all the chest. I might have actually missed a chest back this way. Stand by. Okay, maybe not. Not we good. So moving right along here, guys. I'm gonna go ahead and take one more quick look. Because again, those chests can be real tough to spot, especially when you're colorblind. Now granted, the candlelight's helping, but I still caught myself standing right in front of a couple on that last playthrough. Didn't even see it. Elemental shard. Yeah, go ahead and grab that. So this is, again, getting back to why I was very, very appreciative of quest markers in this particular dungeon. Ring of Archery. Okay. Okay, so there's another. Go ahead and grab it. Moving through our corridor here. You're going to notice this kind of takes us back to this room. Remember I said I didn't want to do anything in here? Wait a minute. No, that's a different room. Scratch what I just said. We are not back to that point yet. Ouch. Yeah, that dude's smart. So I remember getting drilled by him before too. And he's up there, so like he's tough to hit. Alright, leave me alone. I'm trying to loot something. Is it me, or is that candlelight just not lasting any longer? Okay, so notice that loose stone on the ground. It can be deceiving. Because there's a lot of shiny stuff all over the place in these. Alright guys, so this room here, it's a bit confusing. I'm gonna try to get you up the stairs here without getting us lost. Okay, there's number 3. And these guys might not be in the exact same spots you see me killing them. They tend to wander around this dungeon a little bit. I can already tell I'm plugging these guys in slightly different areas than I did the first time. Okay. Awesome, awesome. Go ahead and lockpick this one. Just a little loot spot, I believe. Bunch of orcish armor and stuff there, and then guys, that sells. Believe it or not, that really sells. It's heavy, but it has value. Okay, now we're above the room with the choppy thingies. Oh, look at Lydia. Good job, good job. So that's really... Oh, good, she unstuck herself, wow. Oh guys, another known game glitch is clairvoyance doesn't work in here. So, you know, if you're having issues, that's why. Now, before I actually exit this area, I want to backtrack just for a hot second and make sure I didn't miss another hidey hole, because it feels like I missed a loot spot. Okay, that's the upper part of that room. Okay, I think this is the way we originally came in. So now staying to the upper here. Okay, that's the way forward. And this is the way we came in. Okay, so yeah, I think I'm all straightened back out. So from this room, just go ahead and proceed on forth. This is the room with the choppy thingies. And notice the glowing door there. I'm going to get to that. First, there's some to-dos here. Okay, I'll check the other side too, just in the interest of being thorough. Okay, I could have spam collected that one. It's funny, when I remember not to do that, I could have. Alright, yep, lots of loot indeed. And we're not done yet. I think there's another chest up here. Maybe not. I have no idea what I just picked up, see? That time I spam collected, so I probably have like a complete dragon scale armor set in my inventory right now. 10,000 pounds. Alright, we are good to go. So, go ahead and proceed on through the door as per the quest marker. Alright, I guess we're... Nope, there we go. I knew we had some trouble coming up. Okay, there's our fourth, but not least, elemental shard. Booyah. Okay, now just so we don't get all turned around here. I'm gonna go pursue this little cubby. Oh, there's nothing in this one. Never mind. I guess it was just for the baddie. But I could have sworn there was a loot spot. Oh, there it is. Okay, so pretty straightforward. I mean, it's confusing when all the different levels are there, but it's still relatively linear. So on that note, go ahead and proceed forward here. And I think I went left first. I'm going to do that again. Go ahead and activate the gate. Go ahead and activate the gate. Oh. Yeah, this happens. So make sure your make sure your follower can get through. So you might want to kind of walk into this area, you know, let the follower catch up before you activate the second gate. Because it's kind of like one of those, as soon as you open one gate, the other one closes. Hey, ugly! I like it when you're in like a regular dungeon, like a Nord dungeon, and there's Droger, and she says, hey, ugly, and they go, pow! Or whatever that stupid noises they make. Oh, I forgot about that. Look at me go. I fell for that the first time, too, and I knew it, and I was like, oh, this is probably it. Yep. And I went up there and I got skewered. Luckily, they don't, you know, hurt super bad. How'd that feel, Lydia? Whatever that person had, it wasn't worth all the damage. Okay. So you might be wondering, well, then how do you do it, you know, so you don't get skewered? Well, you gotta jump. Oh, and by the way, this is the way out. We're not going that way yet, but make mental note of that passageway. And the skewer thingy. I'll call that the skewer thing. Uh-huh. Goodies, goodies. Man, I'm getting stacked again. I don't know if this is randomized, but I am every bit as happy with this run through as I was the first. Alright guys, that's pretty much it for the skewer room there. Go ahead and proceed on through the gate. And again, I'll try to keep the lights on. Look at me! I was prepared that time. Okay, before I do what the quest markers are telling me to do, I'm gonna run around the room, get my goodies. Bro. There might not be any more goodies. It might have just been that one chest. As soon as I say that, I'll see something. Oh yeah, check this out too, by the way. So, this, and there's a switch. Make mental note of that switch. I think this is the way I came in. Is that the skewer room? Yeah, that's the skewer room. So that little cubby is right to the left of the way we came in from the skewer room. Alright guys, so I think I've pretty much looted. Now these things, I don't know what the point of them is. I actually collected them last time and it didn't cause any issues and I got through the dungeon just fine. So I guess they're just there for the taking. And now, actually I see a corpse. I always gotta check the corpses. Alright, so now I will finally get to work as per the quest marker. Oh yeah, I forgot about this. This is a puzzle. So notice the symbols on these pillars. That one kind of looks like mountains. In fact, first person might help this out a little bit. That one kind of looks like mountains. So this one, earth. Go ahead and pop that bad boy in there. This one kind of looks like water. You guessed it. This one would be water. One of these was a bit confusing. This one. I think that one's wind, but just to make sure, I'll go to this other one first. That one is, I think, is light. Yeah, light. And then, yeah, by default, this one is going to be wind. Or air, excuse me. So, yeah, that just went ahead and did something there. Enter the secret chamber. Before I go in there... I'm going to go back here and hit the switch. So that switch, guys, that activated the door. Okay, this is the skewer room. That activated that door I showed you that I said make a mental note of that. We'll be going back this way, you know, later. That's the way out. So we essentially just opened the door so we can actually get out now. And I'll try to highlight that again on my way back out because sometimes, you know, people skip around in videos. And they might come to that door and it might be very closed. Alright, so moving right along, guys. Now be aware there is a pressure plate here. And as soon as we enter that next room, it's game on. So also with the follower, guys, make sure your follower is in here with you before you activate that switch. And I thought the combat started up like right away. Okay, so apparently I am wrong on that point. There's going to be a party in here, though. I remember getting plugged from up here, down below. Huh. No freaking way. Wake up! Ah, you can pre-kill him. Nice! Well, that's the way to go then, for sure. I wish I had thought about that the first time I ran through here. Okay, on the other side there should be one more exactly set up the same way as that other one. Ooh, earn. You gotta earn it. You gotta earn your keep. Wake up! Okay, more goodies. Definitely no shortage of freaking loot. Holy guacamole. Alright, so that's going to thin the herd just a little bit, so now we should have an easier time getting through what's to come here. And I'm not sure there's any more lootable stuff in... Okay, there's an urn. Wow, a freaking diamond? Yes, please. Thank you, sir. May I have another? Or ma'am. I don't know who programmed this dungeon. Is that the right terminology? Programmed? Or do you say something else, like built? Created? I didn't even see that chest. I walked right by it. Alright, folks. I'm ready to rock and roll here. Let's get into some more trouble. Go ahead and do as the quest marker demands. And this is a doozy. I remember this is very comparable to like the dragon priests or whatever. So yeah, it should be a Grand Soul Gem, I believe. Oh yeah. And I believe there's a mask on this person. Or at least his ashes. Oh yeah, you need that key, by the way. Make sure you grab that key. Okay, so it was just his staff, no mask. Alright guys, now you might think we're all done and all we gotta do is now is backtrack, you know, to get out, whatever, and we're all one big happy family. Not exactly. There's gonna be all sorts of fighting going on between like the good guys and the bad guys. And there's a vanilla quest that kind of follows the same thing up there by Dawnstar, or whatever that's called. Where you have to follow the priest into that dungeon. So same type of thing. On your way out, they're going to be fist fighting each other. You can ignore them or you can engage. That's really up to you. But I would recommend putting a soft save down here. You know, just in case you get tangled up and things go wrong on your way out. I just wanted to make sure I wasn't missing any goodies there. I don't believe I am. Okay, once again, make sure that follower makes it, guys. Very important. Okay. Okay, so far so good. Alright, so we already activated the switch, but just in case you didn't, go ahead and press that switch right there before proceeding on into the next room, because that is your ticket out of here. Oh, she didn't trigger the skewer platform. That's interesting. Alright folks, so go ahead and follow this up into the next segment here. And once again, it's gonna kind of look confusing, but this is that original room. Remember the one with the choppy thingies? So we're back here now. And I might have already looted all these corpses, excuse me, plural. You know what, stand by. I want to check one thing before I get too much further in about that whole optional. Okay, we haven't made it there yet, apparently. And I better charge my bow up. I was just thinking about that. Been a hot second. Oh, he did not one hit. Okay, so again, you can engage if you want, you know, save the good guy, whatever, but that's really up to you. I didn't feel like whatever loot I was getting off the corpses was really, you know, worth the extra time at this point. Okay, so here I probably need to. Oh wait, did I kill the wrong guy? I sure did. I killed the good guy, not the bad guy. Whoopsie! I wonder if that lowers my standing. Yeah, my bad. Sorry, bro. Bygones. Okay, I don't think that torn note does anything. It does not. Nor does that. Oh, wow. That's got some weight to it. Yeah, pass. Definitely a hard pass when it's that heavy and that cheap. Oh, the crossbows, guys. Crossbows are a lot of fun. So my first crossbow experience was the Dawnguard questline. They pack a punch, so if you've got a whole bunch of bolts on your inventory, you might want to go ahead and scoop one of these up. Now, of course, it's not going to be upgraded yet. You'll have to do that later on at smithing, but yeah, they're a lot of fun. Everybody's ins my ways. Alright guys, so we are now back through the beginning. Feel free to exit the dungeon. And we're not quite done with the quest line yet. There's a whole nother world. It's a whole new world. Okay, so the vigils are not attacking me, which is awesome. Aw, man, they're shooting my freaking soul gems. Really? I had every opportunity. Okay, well... Anyway, there's the skeletons I was talking about. Okay, so here's the optional. Okay, I'm going to try this one more time. Okay, that time it clicked. That's weird. Oh, I see what they're doing here. Okay. So wait a minute, did I want to do that? Because now they're angry at me, so I don't know, maybe that was not a smart move on my part there. Oh, they're not going to die fast because I don't have all my gear on. That was a face shot, by the way. So I guess I can remove the clothes at this point. Would it undo it? Looks like it undid it. Wait a minute. Yeah, it sure did. So they want you to keep them on, apparently. I wonder if you get anything different for doing that. See, I didn't put that on the first time because nothing was triggering. The quest wasn't advancing, so I just said, well, that's kind of silly. I took the clothes back off. But honestly, it wasn't that difficult. I think I'm better off just not wearing that and keeping my super suit on because of the, you know, archery. Yeah, I've made my choice. Okay, so I'm gonna get my... anniversary clothing back on. Brace boots. Yep, lucky guess. So let's see, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Alright guys, Oblivion Gate, all the way on the eastern side of the map, like it couldn't be farther away. Now lucky for me, and I've got some quicker travel points, but if you don't, just find a carriage, hire it to Windhelm, and that gets you, you know, more or less within reasonable distance there. Oh, really? Oh, I bet that dragon is causing a problem. I really didn't feel like killing the dragon, I know. What's wrong with me? Okay, there should be a baddie roaming around here somewheres.
Hey, cheese brain.
Or not. Alright guys, I'm just going to kind of hot-foot it over to my quest marker there. And right where it should be. I could have sworn there's a baddie out here somewhere. Red Scar Cavern. Wait, Red Scar Cavern, right? Red Scar Cavern. Wow, that's a tongue twister. And again, guys, it's going to be super dark in here, so I'll try to light the way for y'all as best as I can. And I cannot believe I have not run out of dark arrows yet. I totally missed that dude. And that dude. Luckily, they're not like doing a ton of damage. Okay, we kind of have an option here, but there's really nothing over here, I don't think. Oh wow, isn't that tempting to go investigate? Where's my whirlwind sprint? That's right, I remember investigating this before too, and there was nothing here. Well, now we really know for sure. Okay, so if you didn't want to jump down like into the water like I just did, just feel free. Oop, I want my throw voice back on. I really like that, especially for, you know, bringing out the baddies. Okay, so had I not done that whirlwind sprint, this is where I would have left off with y'all. So go ahead and make a right, go over this land bridge. There's a little bit of free lootables to collect here. Feel free to knock yourself out. There's a knapsack. Ore nodes. I thought there were, but I'm not seeing it. Okay, I must be mistaken on the ore nodes. Scratch that. Okay, so this is that little mini cave dungeon thing I was talking about. I don't know how I missed that dude. I was shooting right at his behind. Ow, dude. Settle down, Beavis. I need to aim. Oh, there's another one? Oh, there's a bunch. Okay, I need to pay attention. This just got real quick. My view is like all over the place right now. Alright. Yeah, honestly, I didn't remember it being quite that hectic in here, so you definitely want to be ready for combat when you pop into this one. Holy guacamole. They definitely started doing some damage. Ooh, that's a good alchemy ingredient right there. What is that, paralysis? Okay, yeah, so there's definitely ore nodes in here. But again, you know, brevity, stream, I'm just going to go ahead and press.
Hey, troll bait!
Whoa, I used that one very early. Oh, ruh-roh. I cannot see a thing. Oh no. The wooden thing is in my way. Quicksilver. I definitely need Quicksilver. Again, guys, dark stuff, like, I really like this outfit. I really like the arrows. Definitely need my Quicksilver. It's like the never-ending spiral staircase going down. But there is a loot chest. And a freaking flawless diamond. Booyah. I kind of wished... I guess my only complaint about the dungeon is because it is anniversary. I really wished there was more on the Quicksilver side of things on the ore nodes in here. There's a lot of iron ore, which, don't get me wrong, we need that too. But the Quicksilver in the vanilla game is just very, like, sparse. I think Dawnstar's got a mine or 2 mines for Quicksilver, if memory serves, but that's about it. Like, for sizable amounts. Alright guys, so I'm pretty much done in here. Go ahead and proceed on through where the quest marker is demanding. And this is where our gate should be. The Oblivion gate, I believe.
Hey, ugly!
And honestly, I am going to cast... couple of astronauts here. Uh-oh. Alright, there's our gate. So we actually just finished with that quest. I'm half wondering if I shouldn't break stream real quick, throw up a new thumbnail. I mean, it's kind of all one, so I think I will just go for it here. And from what I remember, what's to come isn't super time consuming, so I'm just going to go ahead and go forward, guys. We're about an hour and 15 in, why not? I normally try to keep them about 2 hours or less. We should be able to accommodate that. Okay, so as the quest marker demands, go ahead and read your journal. And I don't know if there's any lootables in here. Let me take a quick look around. That's right, I kind of remember running around this the first time. I didn't find anything. I thought maybe there would be some ore nodes or something. Yeah, I think we're straight. Alright, dive right in. The Deadlands. That's a nice cozy thought. We're going to the Deadlands. Oh, and by the way, the Deadlands have lava. So check these out. Ouch. Oh yeah, these things kept lighting me up before too, by the way. But yeah, they're lootables. There's like different types of farming to do in here. Different types of ingredients to pick. Bloodgrass, that's another. And that one does not hurt you.
Huh?
Alright, I need to grab a quick drink of water. A whole new world. So this is it, guys, the lava. And the lava does damage. And it is a lot of damage. What is happening here? So yeah, the spiky, or whatever that is, the bloodgrass, the pods, just lots of farming to do here. This is another new item, the spitted something. And notice that horse, by the way. Yeah, make a mental note of that horse. That's tempting. It's got value, sure. So yeah, you can feel free to just kind of run around. There's a lot of real estate here. So, you know, go on these little tangents, pick all your loose lootables, get all your alchemy ingredients. I'm not going to do that again, stream brevity. But when I get my alchemy back up and I unlock that whole, you know, unlock all the my brains are not working right now. Unlock all the powers? I don't know what they call those. Effects? Wow, those are too heavy. Alright, I keep getting my butt handed to me, just, you know, not paying attention here, so I'm gonna... Okay, that's another one, that stick. Oh yeah, by the way, the air is not okay here. Notice Lydia keeps coughing. So I'm a red guard. This isn't really going to be bothering me too much, but if you're not a red guard, this is probably going to be a problem. Oh, that's not that. So I think the air is toxic or something in here, because I noticed my follower was doing that the last time I came in here. Now, I don't know if it's poison or if it's just the flowers that I pick and that creates poison. One way or another, I wasn't having too much of a problem with it because I'm red guard. But I did make a mental note of that, the fact that Lydia was just constantly coughing. So just wanted to throw that out there. Not sure how bad that is, but Great thing about the Daedras, the Daedra hearts. That is a real nice fringe benefit. Alright guys, so I'm just following quest marker here. Oh, and these things are lootables too, by the way. I'm not sure if I've bypassed any of these just yet. The Punished. I think that's a funny name. But they're just kind of like little vault chests or whatever. Ouch. Okay, yep, he summons, or I don't know if he summoned those, but they definitely come into play here. It's kind of funny, like fire versus fire. Okay, I think that's it for this one. Now, I think we have to collect that to progress quest. The good thing is, while you're in the quest, it does not add weight. Okay, it looks like I am no longer... Actually, yeah, I'm still using dark arrows. I cannot believe I have not run out of those yet. 32. I'm pretty close. Okay, we really just came over here for the weapon. I thought there was a loot chest. Alright, so we can either go back the way we came, or we can just kind of go straight toward the quest marker from here. And guys, it's kind of like a giant triangle. So all these walking paths, like that was one. So just think of it like a giant triangle here. All roads more or less lead to the same place. Don't forget your pods. A little extra muscle never hurting no one. Wait, I cannot see that dude at all. That was just a lucky guess shot. I was hoping for a hit. Okay, now I can kind of see him. And I missed him anyway. Or maybe the tree got the better of me on that one, I couldn't really tell. Daedra Heart, alright. Got another pod. I kind of feel like I'm talking about coffee pods all of a sudden. But it is 1:30 in the morning. I am definitely not drinking coffee at this hour. I've done that in the past. Big mistakes. Mistakes were definitely made. Alright guys, getting back to following quest markers here. And all roads leading to the same place. We might have to go back the way we came at this point. I could have sworn I was able to just walk straight over to that other one, but... I'm not seeing a footpath. As I run through the arena, I see all the carnage we left behind. Oh, and by the way, the lava. So yeah, guys, I mentioned the lava really freaking smarts. Look at this. Like, wow. I barely dipped my feet in that sucker, and it's continuing to damage. So yeah, buyer beware. Like, the lava is pretty much insta-die. What I would recommend is probably dropping a couple of soft saves as you go along in the dungeon here. Or it's not really a dungeon, but whatever this is. Just because, like I said, you never know. You might accidentally just kind of, you know, back up into a lava pit or something and you're dead. So yeah, just go ahead and, you know, it never hurts to drop a couple of soft saves as you're going. Just in case something like that were to happen. I cannot see a thing. I think my candlelight is messing up my view or something. Sweet action shot. Oh, she took one to the head too. Nice. See, I'm collecting these fire salts because I keep putting off that whole quest over there in Riften. You have to give 10 of those frost salt or fire salts to the smith. It's been on my mind for like 6 months. No more fooling around. Oh yeah, there's the horse, guys. So go ahead and knock it out. And don't worry, there's more to come with the horse. Okay, so once again, you've got to retrieve that to progress the quest line. Gauntlets of Negotiation. I mean, you gotta collect that. It's got a cool name, right? Kind of funny. The horse had fire salts. May the force be with you. There it is. Conjure whatever horse. And honestly, it's a pretty cool conjure, I gotta admit. So yeah, that's definitely a cool mount. I don't know why I thought I wanted that. That's pretty much it, folks. We hit the major loot stuff. The main thing I wanted to really make sure I hit was that book. I thought there was something fun over there too. I'm gonna take a quick... not scratch that. Might have just been this loot chest here. Ouch! Okay, there's Lydia coughing again. She inhaled. Ow! Fire! And I did not follow my own advice and drop that soft save. That's a lot of fun right before combat. Give them something else to play with here on my way out. Is my bow out of juice? Or am I out of soul gems? Bow's out of juice. Situation normal. That's normally how I know my bow's out of juice, by the way. I'm like, wait, why am I not collecting soul gems? Yeah, honestly, I thought there was something fun over here. I'm gonna go take a quick look before I dip. Just to make sure, you know, in the interest of being thorough. Okay, apparently there's nothing fun over here. And now you know. And knowing is half the battle. Unless you want your ebony. Yeah, there's nothing over there. Ow, bro! Those things get me every time. Alright guys, so once we're done in there, and again, yeah, we already kind of hit all this stuff. Check behind the gate just to make sure there's no hidey holes. Okay, now this time I'm going to try to hit the right people. Move! That dude wants to die. Wow. Which one's the bad guy? I can't tell! I should, like, stand here and drink a beer. Cool show, guys! Okay, guys, so there's going to be some fresh corpses on your way out. Feel free to do whatever looting you'd like. But I'm just going to go ahead and press here. I think I've fooled around long enough. And I'm going to go into first person because I'm more accurate with my shots that way. And I'm going to try not to kill any more good guys on the way out. I almost did anyway.
Stendarr does not extend to Cavern.
Alright guys, I gotta tell you, this is probably so far my favorite anniversary content questline. I love the dungeons. I love that whole new world out there, the whole new world. And yeah, just the loot. I like the combat, just all the way around. Whoever did this one, I gotta say it one last time, hats off to them. Definitely had a lot of fun playing this one. And if anybody's interested in watching me run through this for the very first time, I did that a few days ago, and again, I did that completely by accident. I just opened the wrong letter and I let her rip. But yeah, it was brand new. I kind of took my time. I was just, you know, feeling it all out, exploring, discovering. So if anybody's interested in that, let me know. I do have a recorded version of that, even though I've already deleted that stream. I can always go ahead and do that as an upload. Alright, escape Red Scar Cavern. And completed, folks. I definitely hope you had fun there. I know I had a blast. Again, one of my favorite anniversary dungeons so far. But yeah, I think I'm going to go ahead and call it. Guys, thank you so much for hanging out. Definitely had fun on tonight's stream. Hope y'all did too. If you wouldn't mind taking a moment, like, share, subscribe, and comment. That is always super appreciated. And as always, guys, until the next time, best of luck and happy hunting. So that does it, folks. Wowzers. The consequences. Okay. See, I didn't even pick up on that the last time I was playing that. I swapped over quest lines there. I thought it was all just one big long quest line, the cause. So I'm definitely going to have to update that thumbnail and title screen. But yeah, wow. Definitely had a lot of fun. So folks, when I come back on, I'll probably hit some more anniversary stuff. I've had this one sitting here for a while, and I've had the jewelry sitting in my inventory for a while. I just need to buckle down, get her done. And not only that, I've got a couple more notes to read. And honestly, I can't remember exactly which one those are. I'll just have to go through them, but there's only two that I haven't read yet, so you know, that'll just kind of trigger them by default. But one of them is getting rid of that stone I've been carrying around forever, and you get some kind of golden helmet for your troubles. And there's another note, the undead or something, the restless undead, or the undead, the unresting dead, I don't know, something like that. And you got to go around, and that's where you start getting the mort flesh. So, you know, I might jump back on for some more anniversary edition fun, and maybe just call that one like Rando Questo or something, and just kind of catch up a little bit. But honestly, I'm not really sure how long that ancient Nordic jewelry quest is. That might be pretty involved. And if it is, of course, I'm going to want that one to be a separate stream. So anyway, guys, it's getting super late. I'm pushing 2 a.m. If I stay on much longer, I'm just going to keep rambling mindlessly. So again, guys, please hit that like button. Thank you all so much for hanging out tonight. And until the next time, peace.